iDubbbz was one of the OG commentators of YouTube. I'm not gonna share a clip of what he's famous for because I'm just not gonna play it. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but he hasn't made a content cop since, I think, since Rice Gum, and that was 2017. He finally made another fucking like content cop, and it's on H3, which I feel like should have been done many years ago. Hold up. Yeah, it's literally like please yo, sensitive. Judging from one of my favorite YouTubers, Sensitive Society, I'm assuming it's bad. Now, I don't know the fucking thing between the two. I really don't know, but it's just like is literally everybody fucking like everyone keeps saying that his career got destroyed. It's cringy. Alright, so pretty much everything. Alright, so pretty much everything is saying that he's cringy. Alright, this is his content cop on H3. It's an hour fucking long. Keep in mind his other content cops were like 20 minutes long.
Which is surprisingly dangerous. Consider the fucking thing in our defense. Like, actually, Hila's not a baby killer. Actually, accusing Ethan of killing his dog is maybe too far, because they have mobilized such an insane.
I'm just saying this right now. This is okay. This is pretty much what everyone's face was when they first saw this. Like, judging from all those videos I just read.
Harassment group. That anybody who says any fucking thing, they will attempt to ruin their lives. And once again, I'm the crazy one. It's not bad enough that I have to.
Oh no.
What we do here is go back.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this, bro? What the? Okay, listen. Yeah, this is an iDubbbz ass intro to a video. I will admit this though, the way he did it was so cringy, but I should show what the other ones were like. Hold up. Yeah, this is this is his old intro. Yeah, I'm just saying this right now. I much rather watch an intro like this than an intro like this, because this shit looks like some weird anime fucking ooh woo shit. What the fuck? Okay, that's okay. I don't call that cringe. That's just classic iDubbbz right there. What the fuck is he running to?
What's up, everybody? I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hassan broadcast coming to you live from a cloudy day here in California, Los Angeles. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs.
I remember his diss track on Rice Gum. Yeah, everybody did. Everybody did. That was like the funniest fucking diss track ever. And ever since that, he just downgraded. That was the last. That was like, listen, his prime was when he dissed Leafy. His last form of irrelevance was when he fucking when he dissed Rice Gum.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
Wakey, wakey, Ethan.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Why? Okay, so this is Hassan Piker. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the cringe crew.
Time to be awake, Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
Ethan, the dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
Wake up.
Ethan, wake up.
Wake up, Ethan.
Ethan, wake up.
Wake up.
Zoom 21?
Just wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up, Ethan.
I'm not gonna do a react yet, chat.
I'm the same. Nobody's telling me to wake up.
Ooh, yummy, I love stuff.
Who the fuck is this? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut, but who the fuck is this? Why is her eyebrows like that? She got a nose ring. And if you want to stick your dick in that nose ring, go ahead.
Ramos.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's... Yeah, Ian? Yeah, Ian, that's, yeah, you kind of... Yeah. That's gonna be the thumbnail for this video, probably. Is this what Content Cop resulted to? Like, to him deep-throating a fucking microphone? Whoa!
H3 Content Cop, iDubbbz. Ethan Klein's out of control. And then you should do a Content Cop on Hassan Piker. Content Cop on Sargon of Akkad. If I would imagine this in 2016, I would have been like, oh yeah, if I ever do that, it's gotta be because I lose the plot. Well, it turns out it's not me losing the plot, it's Ethan. He's the one who fucking attacked first.
My good fucking friends who I stood by after all these fucking years can't find a spine to speak up.
So go fuck yourself.
I agree.
All right, guys, I'm going to tell you a story about Ethan Klein. I know some of you have been following him, but there's a lot of people who might not be.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot about H3. I never really I only watched their podcasts. I never really watched their content. Not only that, but like, I'm just being honest with you. If he was gonna make a video like this, he should have made it back in like 2016. Literally, the only reason why he's doing this is because H3 said something about him.
Who has a podcast where he says all sorts of outrageous stuff. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's fucked up. He's had shows with all sorts of different controversial characters. He's had a show with Trisha Paytas. He's had a show with Hassan Piker. In doing so, he's gathered a ton of different audiences. Now, in his podcast with Hassan, Leftovers, they would mostly talk about surface level progressive shit and make fun of right-wingers.
I always thought Ethan always looked so fucking weird, bro. So I never watched him. There's only like maybe a few videos of him where I actually found H3 funny.
You're telling me he didn't flick their dick once at least?
No, as 100 shavers use trans women, I say, oh no!
And it was mostly that until they actually had to reckon with a very serious topic. I would say that Hassan was very well equipped to...
Oh my god, what is going on with Ethan, bro? Oh my god. What's going on with his... Hold up. This is what Ethan used to look like. Hold up. Yeah, this is what he used to look like. Oh my god. Bro, you need Bosley.
Talk about that topic.
Palestinian people living in the West Bank are subject to these horrific conditions, horrific living conditions by the state of Israel, America's greatest ally and the only democracy in the Middle East, if you ask Republicans and even liberals.
Well, the dancing bandit was so kick-ass.
Israeli settlers are trying to evict Palestinian families in occupied East Jerusalem. The United Nations says that may be a war crime. It literally is.
I was just eating the toppings. And the pizza looked like a burn victim. It was all disgusting.
I don't know if you can make that joke in 2021.
Why?
It's insensitive to burn.
I think it's a good analogy. It's a powerful image.
Ethan was not prepared for this. Ethan, the whole time, is more of the goof guy. And that's fine, you know. We don't expect Ethan to be an expert on the topic. Ethan was obviously caught in this tricky situation where he is extremely sympathetic to the Israeli cause and what's happening to them. His wife's Israeli. She served in the IDF. He obviously likes the state of Israel. On the other hand, he's just got done capturing a massive progressive audience who are very politically savvy. They follow Hassan. Hassan is strictly a political streamer. So this is something they're very keyed into. So when they see Ethan say things that are just like not accurate and it's just propaganda, they're gonna call it out.
Wait, so the whole point of this content is because he's being political? What the fuck are you talking about? When does he mention you? Fucking Agent 47 with hair looking bitch.
And I'll say it and I'll double down on it. And people, oh no, not go there.
And it's all culminated, at least for my story, in Ethan burning bridges with people until he burned the bridge with me. Since Ethan and Hassan's falling out, I've been keeping to myself mostly. I don't have many nice things to say. Maybe if Ethan's able to get some help, maybe if he stops harassing other creators, maybe if he does these things, eventually he'll find peace and we can like rekindle our friendship. So that's been my approach. I've occasionally thrown a joke Ethan's way in the form of Hassan Piker versus Ethan Klein for boxing.
I like iDubbbz. He's a good guy, but I don't like this stupid. It's not a fucking petty beef. It's like this guy is evil and he's doing anti-Semitism, and also he's way out of my weight class.
He didn't like that.
So the whole point on the reason why the fuck that this bald sack of shit is even making a video on H3H3 is because Ethan said he didn't like your joke. Bro, what the fuck? It's fucking stupid, bro. You should just quit. Just please stop doing YouTube, iDubbbz, okay? And if you are gonna do YouTube, just do those documentaries that you used to do.
Sometimes you gotta just throw something out there. I used to work with this video editor named Froggy Tonic. I discovered him because he was in the circles online that I was in. And one of those circles is an H3 fan. He watched Ethan's content, he liked Ethan's content, until he didn't like Ethan's content. There would be an occasional Froggy tweet where I'd be like, I agree with that, you know? Like, I'm not gonna endorse it, I'm not gonna retweet it or like it, but fair enough.
I guess I just missed my old friend. Some wings are too bird feathered colored.
Now that brings us to February 28th of this year. Now my former editor of a year and a half ago did say some truly mean shit.
Oh, okay, I'm just being honest with you. Did iDubbbz always look this fucking weird? What is with people from 2016 looking so fucking weird now? Yeah, this was iDubbbz many years ago. And listen, I understand he's getting older, but like, I'm just being honest with you. Whatever he's doing now, he needs to fucking stop, because Jesus fucking Christ. At least iDubbbz looks like a normal person here. Whoa, what? Whoa, what in the fuck? That's not iDubbbz, that's Homer Simpson. Like, Jesus Christ, did your wife, like, make you snort crack or something? Like during her OnlyFans shit?
Has maybe set it up in such a way where his employees feel the need to send him this information. And that would be horrible. They shouldn't be doing that. They should be sending you things that are entertaining for your show that don't fucking trigger the hell out of you. Why is there so much work being put into discovering this guy on Twitter who's barely getting any interactions, linking him to me and posting on the Reddit, when there's no work being put into who the fuck is the person on the Reddit who's posting this in the first place? If you do a little bit of research, it seems like out. One of the users on the Snark Reddit points this out. They're like, I've seen this account before. This account has scraped its history and it's now trying to make Ethan burn bridges. This is within Ethan's own community. Like, this is the thing that he needs to be critical of. It's not me. So yes, I am willing to admit that my former editor was being very nasty, uncharitable, and fucked up towards Ethan and Hila on Twitter. But Ethan and Hila are doing the same shit on their podcast. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
Terrorist supporter.
The CEO of Twitch.
Pedophile.
Now I'm going to watch and respond to the two podcast streams where Ethan and Hila call us spineless cowards.
Anyway, this guy was saying shit like that Hila's a Nazi, that she kills kids, that she went on like, she's a IDF baby killer, all this types of shit. And that's showing up right up on us Nisa's and iDubbbz feed. My good fucking friends who I stood by after all these fucking years can't find a spine to speak up. You know why? Because they'll get murdered.
You don't know what's on my feed. What the fuck is happening? For all you know, I only use the For You tab. For all you know, I only use the...
Okay, I'm just being honest with you. It's kind of hard to watch this video knowing that iDubbbz is a cuck and not trying to kink shame or nothing. I mean, if that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. It's just like, dude, there's just so much wrong with this fucking guy, man. Like, it just doesn't seem like Content Cop no more. Seems like I'm watching fucking D'Angelo Wallace. Like a white D'Angelo Wallace. That's literally what I'm watching.
My editor of a year and a half ago and saying, God, that is nasty. I'm just not going to throw someone away because they're having a parasocial weird moment. Just like I'm not going to throw Ethan Klein away because he's having a parasocial weird crash out.
How many women I fucked? Hassan, by the way, thousands. Yeah, thousands. Let me ask Galia. These shoes do not go. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
What is going... Bro, what is going on with... Bro, why does everyone from 2016 look so fucking weird? Like, why did they look so normal then, but now they look so weird now?
Because you've been talking about it for the last 5 minutes.
It's not a fucking petty beef. It's like, this guy is evil and he's doing anti-Semitism. These shoes do not go. I'm sorry.
There are many people, I'm sure, who have unfollowed you for the things that you've said and done. And I'm sure there are even more people who have stayed following you because they don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. They don't want to throw someone away because they've had some hard moments. We're all fucking human.
My good fucking friends who I stood by after all these fucking years can't find a spine to speak up. You know why? Because they'll get murdered.
And what you're saying to me is that I'm a bad friend and I'm a piece of shit. I'm spineless. I'm cowardly because I am following someone on Twitter.
Because they have mobilized such an insane harassment group. It's not bad enough that I have this group of people harassing me and everyone in my life. It's that people outside of this group, journalists, creators, are actively participating in this gaslighting to make it seem like I'm fucking crazy.
I'm watching two fucking grown men argue over a fucking tweet, bro.
Actually, like the #1 type of harassment I got was people gaslighting me and taking my newfound woke ideology to its extreme.
I've probably done and stood by iDubbbz and Anissa more than anybody. I've stood by them when all the internet hated them.
I don't like that Ethan brought this up because it makes the relationship feel very transactional. Like, you know, we're just meant to support each other online despite our own personal morals or principles.
But I'll say this, I don't think they're fucking any friends of mine. And certainly I don't think they're any fucking friends of mine based on the text conversation I had with them too before I even talked about it. So I have nothing. Like, I don't need any fucking halfway friends, man.
I thought the text conversation that I had with him was very empathetic. I basically just said, like, I know you and Hila are experiencing a ton of harassment, and I essentially empathize with that, and I think there's something positive to get out of the conversation. But he refused to talk on the phone unless I was willing to publicly say something about my former editor and denims. As much as you don't want halfway friends, I also don't want that kind of halfway friend. Trisha's baby, until it's useful. Like, what is it, 3 years later? Like, I mean, you're talking about it like you were aware of it at the time and that there was some amount of pressure or enthusiasm for you to get down with that. And what it sounds like to me is that you did see it at the time and you were like, ooh, I don't like that. And you didn't endorse it and you didn't fuck with it. Huh, it's almost like that is a fucking identical situation to me.
It's just incredible who ends up being...
Bro, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for pausing the video every like 5 minutes or something. It's just, this motherfucker is just cringy. The only reason why people are watching this is because it says Content Cop in the fucking title. Like, if it just said like H3 this that, it probably only get to like half of this.
Fucking asshole for putting you in that position, Olivia. You're friends with him and you don't have to say anything, but like, what a fucking piece of shit. What a bad friend to put you in that position just for some fucking clout. It gets people angry at you, like, oh, how can she be friends with him? Which is total bullshit, okay? Olivia did not do anything, and
I want the pass.
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? What the why does he keep moving his wrist like this? Jesus Christ.
So I don't mind putting my friend Olivia, who's apparently my real friend, in a terribly weird, fucking uncomfortable situation where you end up getting hate for no reason.
Also, don't frame it as like other people making it hard on Olivia. You're making it hard on all of these people. Please acknowledge your role in this whole fucking thing. Like, it's crazy how warm Ethan is to Olivia and saying how Olivia is essentially just a victim in this whole thing.
It gets people angry at you, like, oh, how can she be friends with him? Which is total bullshit.
But me and Anissa are spineless.
Why is this video an hour? This video does not need to be an hour long. Because, like, I feel like I'm watching the fucking same argument for, like, the past 18 minutes.
That would have a problem with you if you defended me.
I'm not going to assume that Hila knows, but I'll say it for anyone who doesn't know. Anissa is half Lebanese and half Irish. For anyone unfamiliar, the Irish have been on the receiving end of a lot of oppression and genocide. On the part of the Lebanese, they've received a lot of oppression and attacks from the IDF. So Anissa is very well familiar with the propaganda and the shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking skip, bro. Half of this shit's just boring, bro. When does this thing get juicy? Like, is this literally what he's talking about? Like, over a fucking tweet.
Like, the most cynical, toxic people. It's going to have ramifications in terms of how I conduct myself. In terms of these fair weather friends who are, you know, so happy to be friends as long as they're getting something out of it.
Ethan, that is a rich thing to say. Like, you're the H3 podcast, okay? There's a lot of friends at the show. There's even more fair weather friends at the show. Let's not get into this shit, okay? That is so bizarre and insulting to suggest that I was only ever being friends with you to get something out of it. No, I'm friendly with you, and I'd say I'm a light friend because it's been pleasant hanging out with you. I've enjoyed your content over the years, and as of late, it's gotten really fucking shitty.
Yeah, so go fuck it.
That's pretty ironic coming from you, iDubbbz. Oh my god, this is so boring, bro. Like, what happened to this guy? Like, why did he become so shit? Bro, you need to talk to Filthy Frank, bro. At least Filthy Frank, at least Joji found a different profession and actually succeed in it. You need to leave YouTube and, I don't know, become a fucking, I don't know. You need to go work in an abortion clinic or something, because you fucking suck at YouTube now.
I agree.
Who else? Who else do we want to burn today?
Who else do we want to burn today? You're making it so fucking obvious that this is your, like...
Okay, dude, I can't even fucking watch, dude, this guy is just boring. Scares me is that there's no, like, most popular clicked part of the video. That means no one really watched this full video. Alright, let's just skip ahead. Let's skip ahead to this, because I ain't got time to react to all this shit.
Connection I have on Twitter, someone mocks you on a stream, you're not touching it. Fuck you, you're a coward. It's just his job. It's just what he does for his job. You know, he doesn't mean it. We're actually good friends. You know, he makes fun of everyone. It's not just me, right? Oh, also, I can't forget about Matt Lieb. Matt Lieb is in this, like, middle tier. His valuable association is Rhett and Link. So Rhett and Link, conveniently, are also in this category of popular and powerful men who Ethan does not want to burn bridges with. Although, he's sniffing around.
This guy, Matt Lieb, who works for Good Mythical Morning. Of all people, this guy, Matt Lieb, who apparently is a producer for Good Mythical Morning. Well, this guy works for Good Mythical Morning, acting like he's wholesome, and he's bringing on somebody that wants to kill my wife, or in a video game. And I think he should be fired, frankly. And I hope he is fired. He's pathetic, and he interviewed basically a terrorist.
I think Ethan only respects power right now, which is one of the reasons I made this video in the first place, is because he thinks I'm weak. He thinks a lot of these other creators that he's gone out of his way to attack, he thinks that they're weak, and he thinks they're a target that he can...
You kind of belong in that category, iDubbbz, Ian, or whatever the fuck your name is. You kind of belong in that category, man, at this point. Okay, this... Jesus, dude, I thought my 24-hour stream was bad. What the fuck is this?
What makes demon mode different than goblin mode is goblins aren't really, like, an intimidating, powerful force. If the goblin is persistent, it can get what it wants.
When I'm done with the other one, the big one that's dropping probably next week, my full attention is going to you, George. Like the Eye of Sauron. I see you. I see you out there, you fucking cockroach.
Ethan, the reason the internet got behind you when you were being sued by Matt Haas or when you were being sued by Ryan Kavanaugh is because people saw you as the underdog. They saw you as the guy who's defending the common man.
I'm suing, and I cannot wait for you guys to read it. At the moment, we are writing 3 complaints for 3 people.
You are doing the classic rich asshole thing. You have a deficit of friends. You have a surplus of enemies. You feel really bad. You feel hurt. But you also have a surplus of money. So what can you do? You can use that money to bully and intimidate people. These public legal threats that you're making to fellow creators, these legal threats that you're making to people on Reddit, on Twitter, you're like, I'm hurt. These people are hurting me. What do I do to stop it? There's nothing I can do to stop it. I'm powerless. No, you have a ton of power. You have a ton of options. You have a ton of choice. That's exactly what you get for being filthy rich, is you can do all of these things.
I swear to God, bro, I'm for about to grab my 12 gauge and just fucking Kurt Cobain myself on live, cause, and I mean that like metaphorically, cause this shit is boring as fuck. I don't even understand why I'm reacting to it. I'm 46 minutes in. There's only like like 10 maybe plus minutes left. I'm not good at math. This crackhead's looking at me just like, bro, this is what this guy's content came out to. I'm gonna have a dog all time fucking editing this video.
You kind of fucking have to. I mean, this is like basically someone calling you a pedophile. Be like, yeah, no, Ethan's a pedophile.
Dan Clancy or whatever, like the CEO of Twitch, and being
pedophile. Dan KKK Clancy has a similar view on Hitler. Because Dan Clancy, the Nazi, fucking anti-Semite. There are certain things you can accuse people of that rise above to make it like actionable, which is like wrongfully accused.
Why is this guy sniffing every 5 fucking minutes? Like, listen, I know I'm being a judgmental prick right now. I've been judging both of these, but this guy keeps going like this and and the fucking iDubbbz just looks like a crackhead, bro. Like both of these look like they shoved crack rocks up their ass in prison or something. How much longer can I listen to this fucking cringe fest? Cracker tier list maker. What the fuck? Okay, I need to skip to that. I need to know what a cracker tier list.
Slurs tier list with Hassan.
Cracker.
I mean,
we can't put this as an F. Cracker. I mean, that's got to be at least a D, right?
pale face motherfucker.
Pale face. I mean, again, I think that's an F. Hog.
So hog is my favorite. I use it all the time.
Him and Hassan feel as though they're white guys, so they felt very comfortable talking about white slurs on their tier list.
I think I'm more white.
No fucking shit. I mean, it's not like they're saying the other word. I mean, they're white. They can literally say that.
White than you. What do you think?
I think I'm white. Like, I'm super white.
Can you understand why Arabs might feel comfortable talking about Arab shit on their tier list, Ethan? You're the white guy. You think you're more white than Hassan.
I think I'm more white than you.
So, yeah, the white guy can say all the things that he wants.
Oh my fucking god, Ian. Just shut up, Ian, please. Okay, what is the ending of this?
Just wanted to say that I respect that you are genuinely yourself on the internet. I think a lot of other people respect you for it as well. I think that's a big reason why.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit, is that fucking Simon from fucking the Chipmunks? Alright, my final thoughts on his new content cut. iDubbbz, just stop. Please. Just stop trying to be positive. Like, just go back to your old ways. Listen, I understand you matured. And I'm happy that you finally figured out that you've matured. But it's getting to the point where, like, you became a little bitch. if anything. I'm ending the stream, guys. That's gonna be the end of the stream.